silence, that's the loudest sound. You own the city when your feet touch ground. Pull up now, pull up on sight, pull up now, right now. Face car so lit, they know you from a mile out. Body a masterpiece, ain't no doubt. Pull up now, pull up.
All right, Anubis coming at you. Boom, let's get it. Carry the book of Anubis with me at all times. You did? You figured deal with? You say what's inside of the book? Greatness. The greatness of me. Mental energy.
It's amazing to be alive on this paradise we call life. Today is a day to remember who you are and what you are, and then start gauging what you are from this point on forward, so that you allow yourself to only be magnetized to what is available for you, and that's greatness. How do you get the greatness? Well, the universe reads your energy. As it does, it gives you what you put out to it. See, you are the commander of it all. You just didn't realize it. So I'm here to just inform you of what we're working with. We're working with great minds, great hearts, and souls. And with us being those individuals, it's definitely amazing to just have something worthwhile in life. And that's the mindset of a champion. That's worthwhile right there. I'd like to also ask of those up there or out there who want to connect with me. You can give me a call here at the radio station at 313-365-7379. When you call in, I'm going to kick it with you on what level you want to speak. So I'd like to give some shout outs to a few people. First of all, Henry Tyler.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. He's the one who helps keep everything afloat and moving smoothly. So you see everything professionally done in a matter of the time frame that needs to be done. That's why we love him. We also want to give a special shout out to R.J. Watkins, the one who's the holder of the establishment here, and we're proud to be a part of the industry of great minds. That's right, 107.5 WGPR Radio, coming at you live. And what you are in the presence of is the Mcclure Show. Radio 7, powerful. And when you hear the word powerful, you hear like thunder and lightning, and well, you see lightning, you hear thunder in the background. You know what? I'll take a double shot to that. Let me drink to that. Oh, you guys, let me tell you, I drink some of the most exotic stuff you could ever want to work with. This right here is from the earth. It's blue pea leaves. Blue pea. It's delicious. You can get it. You can grow it in your garden and then drink it. It's good for so much stuff, man. It's ridiculous. Just check it out, you know. Drink stuff that's good and healthy for you guys. First of all, it starts off with your water. If you can get water that's spring or purified or distilled or anything of that nature, anything besides the water that's coming out the faucets. At least if you got, what are those, filters that help make it so that when the water gets to you, you're drinking some good old clean, delicious water, then that's cool too for now. Some of the other things I like to also speak about is harmony. Harmony with yourself and the person you are, which you've been working with so far as a responsible adult who is more responsible for yourself more than just paying bills, but you're responsible for your spiritual side too. Okay? And if you don't pay attention to that, those things that's being ignored will bring some chaos to you later on because you don't have yourself strengthened in that area. You might be stronger in paying bills and going back and forth to work and take care of business, but are you strong in following your intuition and getting to know the inner star player within you? Are you that person? Are you that person, ladies and gentlemen? I'd like to know. Well, give me a call and express to me what star player you're working with, and tell me what it is that you are able to do, or what it is that you do to keep yourself afloat in your boat of life and being a strong mind, a strong back. Okay. I also like to give a special shout out to my best friend Rodney. He and I grew up just being adventurous in life, and we worked at Detroit News together, and we used to make phone calls to people. We were the ones that would call to get you to get the subscription. So that kind of brought the star player out of me, that I had to make sales. So I had to kick it with people in a way that I would get them to follow what I want them to do, and that was to purchase a subscription. And that brought the star player out in me in a way that made me feel like, hey, I'm a salesperson. I got all type of dopeness. Matter of fact, let me show y'all some of the dopeness that I got here. Check it out. I'll be making all type of stuff, you guys. You know, let me show you this crown I made. I made this crown in California. It's still being worked on. There's some stuff that's got to be done to it. But for the most part, you guys, I just like to create. And this right here, this chalice, I made this chalice for Erykah Badu a long time ago. And when I tried to get it to her, it didn't happen. So I said, I'll just keep it and write a poem about it and chuck it in a cabinet. But I brought it back out, and I think I still owe Erykah Badu her chalice. It's got some nicks and bruises on it. However, it's got good experience and good energy on it. I've done a lot of shows with it, and hey, that's some good energy to pass on to somebody. Okay, so let's move on to some of my other shout-outs that I like to give. I'd like to give a shout-out to myself and the genie within me. You see this genie cup right here? This is a cup, or not a cup, but this is a dispenser. You see, I already poured it all in there, but you see, I pour my drinks from the dispenser of a genie lamp. Okay, so I like to give a special, amazing shout out to the genie within me, who's always able to produce amazing things at the last minute when it's time to come through in a crunch. Another person I'd like to give a special shout out to is Marsha Music, my music mom. She's my spiritual mom who gave me inspiration on going even further and getting better and doing better. She gave me the fullness in what it takes to be a successful person in the way she carried herself. It's some of the things she said and the things she's already done in life and what she's produced, what she's given us a bridge to walk upon. She's one of the ancestors and a legend that's still alive. So that's Marsha Music. Now, Marsha Battle. Let's also speak about her husband, her late husband, who was like a dad or a father to me in the music industry, not in the music, but the art world, which we would also, call him a mentor. So David Philpotts, this was an amazing artist that could create so many different things that you would just be in complete awe. Now, I brought one of his pieces, so I wanted to show you all what it looks like. It's very, very heavy, and my hand on one side just blew out. But I wanted to show you all. This is what he made. One of the things out of rock. And he's like just this really amazing artist. He had a clock couch that he sold to Oprah Winfrey. So I think that's pretty cool to be able to say is a accomplishment to have somebody of that nature, that status, want your art. And I want us all that have creativeness in us to work with who we are and then go take yourself where you belong. And that's way out there somewhere on a pedestal that people can say, you know what, this guy is amazing. Just the same as Michael Jackson or Leonardo da Vinci, any of the people who we consider as great artists of their field. I want us all to dig within our own selves, do some spring cleaning. First of all, use the inner light within you. Amplify that by just saying, I am full of light within, and I see all that I need to see to clear out what I no longer need. Oh, I see everything that is now leaving me that is useless energy. Now that I'm able to fill my own self up with my bright light so that I can see across the universe within me, what I call an inner verse, your inner verse. I'll take a drink to that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take a double shot of that. Let me drink some of this good old tea. And there's some aloe vera in here too. No sugar. You don't need sugar. I love sugar, you guys. I ain't gonna even lie. But I don't put sugar in this. I don't want to contaminate it because I have spring alkaline water, magnetized spring alkaline, restructured water. And what I do is I write on my glass jars, I write different things like love, happiness, peace, smile, hug, different things that relate to making you feel love on the inside. When you feel the darkness within you, it brings out the light within you. And that's what we're supposed to always work ourselves to do. Yeah, we're going through our trials and tribulations and things of that nature. You guys, you call it problems. I call them character building moments. With us working with character building moments, what happens is once we go through an experience in life, we have a choice to work with what we're going to do with that experience had to offer. That experience was offering you a chance to decide which way you decide you want to go from this point on forward. When you make the perfect decision, ladies and gentlemen, you place yourself in a future where you find yourself smiling at your past decisions. And how do we work with a lot of those things? We allow ourselves to hear the intuition that speaks with a small whisper of a voice. When we're in a loud cathedral full of bills and problems and trials and tribulations, and you can barely hear your own thoughts, and then you can barely only hear your intuition talk. But the thing is, intuition is the feeling. So yeah, it comes with a word, with something told me to do this. However, it's also a feeling that you have within you. It's a feeling that tells you, ooh, you was supposed to bust a right or do this or do that. When you get in tune with here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your star player. When you get in tune with that star player within you, you find yourself putting yourself 2 steps forward, 30 forward, 300 forward, 1,000 forward. I never say back, did I? Or down. See, we want to levitate and gravitate towards the sun. We want to keep moving forward and remembering that the bridge is falling behind us. Not literally, but figuratively speaking, meaning that we're running out of time of us having so much power of strength and what decisions still can be made by us. That we have a president that's making all the decisions to make our world and our life the way it has turned to be. However, we have the power to change the situation and make it where we can be more progressive in what we're working with in life. When I say progressive, I mean your dreams. I want you to be able to work with having the dreams that do come true. These dreams that are meant for you to have every day, every night. To say that I am a champion, I am a star, and what I think can only help add to the world around me. And that's what I want. I want you all to help add to the world around you. Add what positive energy that you have to offer. It's a lot of people right now, they're upset. And that's all they're offering is what they're upset about. They can't get past it. They can't negotiate. They can't just hold off on being angry for the day. It's like every second all through the day, and then the next day, road rage carries on through the next day, and that person's already gone driving off to wherever they was headed. So my thing is, since you practice and you showed, see, this is the part, folks. You show your ability to be able to handle being this type of person that can stay negative. You showed you a champion at that. Like, man, look, I know all the most negative things I can think to say at all times whenever anything comes up. All right. Now, those people, we're going to put them off to the side. Let's roll with the people that we are. We are the people who decide to say, you know what? This situation here, blah, blah, splee, la, la, la. And you speak something positive of it. Why not? What do you have to lose? What more do you have to gain speaking more negative than positive? I feel in my heart that me being a guru of learning self, and a guru of self is a really amazing person, because a guru of self stays focused on my goals, my purpose, my accomplishments, and my failures. My focus on every cell in my body needs to be thanked and given gratitude to, because I feel every cell in my body has intelligence as well. It has feelings and emotions of a different sort or of the same sort. I'm going to go with that idea and that concept that I should be giving a lot of love and appreciation to who and what I am. I am star player of myself. I also give appreciation to the mind that I was divinely placed with. I was placed with a mindset of a person who is giving, also highly receiving. I receive the love that is offered to me, and I give it back 100 times over. That's why I say I mirror you. Any love that you have to offer yourself, give it to yourself. Because sometimes in life you just need to be able to hug your own self with your old grandmama or a great granddad or whoever it was that really made you feel comfortable about and secure about life. You need to use that energy and use it within your own self. Hug yourself and tell yourself it's going to be all right. Say, I forgive myself for what I didn't do right in life so far. I forgive others. I let it go, and I'm going to let it flow and let it glow and grow towards the sun. And look at the flowers. Don't they grow towards the sun? The seeds, don't they push out past the dirt into the sun? Yes, they do. So what I like for you all to do is go get you some healthy drinks, water, juice made from the earth, no preservatives. Get you a machine or learn how to do it off of YouTube, since y'all into YouTube anyway. Learn how to squeeze orange out of oranges, orange juice out of oranges. Our bodies are gelatinous, so we should be eating our water. Watermelons, melons such as honeydew, cantaloupe, cucumbers, and things of that nature. We should keep that in our, not diet. I don't care for the word diet. I like the word consumption or my agreement. My agreement is to keep the temple within cleansed, energized, full of energy, so that the energy that I place in it, it's like putting gas in your vehicle. You gas it up, you put all the right oils in, the spark plugs and everything. Everything works out just fine, and that makes it where you got a good running vehicle. And that's the same with your body. And not only that, but the thoughts you think. With yourself, allowing yourself to be in charge of your own self, your mind, and your body. You are the provider and the person who is responsible for how life works and goes for you. And if you're irresponsible enough to say that, you know, like, my decisions don't matter, the thoughts don't matter, it does matter, because it turns into matter. If you think a thought, it materializes into something. You just might not see it right then and there. However, time does progress, and it allows what your thoughts gave and offered to manifest. So, words of wisdom to yourself is speaking it into existence. Just like you speak about how financially upside down you are. I don't want to use y'all words. I don't want to bring it in there. However, I want you to speak about how I have an abundance of what I need to help my life to be comfortable, to make my life a better place to live, that I am in tune with being a magnetic force that draws positive energy and positive outcomes and incomes, that I have several streams of income coming in on a regular basis from all different places. Now, these what I call affirmations, and this is some of the stuff that I feel is like it's nourishment for your future. You gotta water your future with the words, and it's the positive energy that you feed it. When you feed it that good energy, oh boy, I'm telling you, life is a beautiful place to live, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna take a double shot of that again. Let me drink some of this. Oh, this is like fulfilling, you guys. It's blue butterfly pea flower. This is the powder one, and it's a natural blue food made from flowers. Yeah. So I just wanted to speak on it. I would love to show it to you, but I can't do that. However, what I'm going to do also is give some more shouts out. Erica Chong. I'd like to give a shout out to Pete Rock, Edsel Ford. You guys go on IG and check him out. Edsel Ford. He's a amazing designer as well as an artist. He creates things that I've never seen anybody even thought to come up with. You guys got to go check him out. And to some of my new friends that I've just met within the past 2 months, it's a group of people that I call high frequency beings. As I said before, when you allow yourself to dwell in high frequency energy, you allow yourself to get that kind of energy to come flow in your direction. And with that being the case, I have been a magnet for the right people. And what I'm preparing to do is an amazing show. And these people who I've met so far are some of the members of the cast of the show that you guys are going to really love. Now, what is the consistency of what will these things consist of? Art, poetry, music, dance, fashion, positive energy, networking for more people of our high vibe tribe. We will be all connected on a level that will really bring something energetic enough to just say, oh man, I'm loving this. And that's what life is about. Being able to give compliments over your complaints. Now, how long and how often do you give complaints over the same old? Now, if you have noticed that the things you've been doing so far aren't working out, it's just definitely time to change the pattern. Change the pattern to what's going on so that whatever is next for you in life, it will be something amazing enough for you to smile from your heart about. Tell yourself that I am in tune with my star player. I'm connected with myself intuitionally. I feel the light within me. When I inhale light, the love of God. And when I exhale, I release the useless, unnecessary energy, all the unwanted thoughts that I had in my head. They just leave and they dissipate and disintegrate, making it available for me to receive more room and space for more positive, infinite, love-flowing energy that's glowing enough that each cell in my body, every blood cell, every proton and neutron is glowing within. That's why when you look at me, you see a glowing person. You see a person full of lights. And with me being full of light, I work with the mindset of a person that releases the thoughts of what I got going on. So I just feel in love, and I just wanted to express that to us all, that right now and beyond, it is your own choice to always speak a positive forecast for yourself so that you can see that broadcast. Can you dig it? I think that we got a commercial coming up. Okay. Well, let's do a commercial, you guys. I'm going to drink some more of my amazing, delicious water, tea, and I'll see you back shortly in a hot minute. Be smooth. Call when you guys want to come back. All right, y'all. What's going on, y'all, is I am an experimenter of different things. And I like to take this and put it together to create that. Now, so what you're going to see is a video full of different animals that I found that exist, or maybe not. Maybe they've been photoshopped. But the thing is about your imagination, where your imagination takes you when you see it. So, get ready, y'all, for something that's worth checking out. Let's go. Go right to the dog. Bam. That makes sense.
What's up, y'all? Y'all just saw the Mcclure collection. Kill the stage. Kill the stage, kill the court, the runway. Shout to all the models. Anubis, Sevin. It's a whole lot of purple and gold, a whole lot of royalty. Y'all stay tuned, no butchers rings.
And me, step out in front and step back. Step back.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all, take it out. Take it out.
Let's do this. I'm ready to judge. You need to be judged. That's right. You see him? He's putting in work. He ain't never sitting down chilling.
It is time for your mind to be elevated. We are here for a purpose and a reason. Snap season, baby. Let's roll with it. Yeah. We in the house for a purpose and a reason. So never take your mind to keep you glowing, to keep you growing towards the sun. All we are here for is elevation. We are about levitation. We here, baby. Yeah. Take it all the way up. Where you at with it, y'all? Don't feel like we living.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Nothing but greatness. Bentley hat that I just made. Just wanted to show you here in Beverly Hills. We do it all the way to the top. Greatness. Bentley. All right. Okay, let's go in.
about that was when they get hurt.
It is time now that you gain the knowledge of who you are. Open yourself to your power and allow yourself to flourish, to flow, to grow, to glow. Trust the universe to be seen as something amazing.
Amazing day you are here, the podcast of the creative, the wealthy, and the infamous, the cars. Now what we got is Gary L. Wells today. What we're doing is Porsche Woodland Hills Supercar Sunday, where we show up every Sunday and do what we're doing. I'll just turn the mic over to Gary and let him speak about what we got going on today.
Yeah, it's been fantastic day. Now this is the week before the big day. And the 7th is going to be filled with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars here. This is a collection for all of you. Toys.
Come in, son.
Toys, come on in.
So he can be heard.
This is the big thing coming this next week. And they're going to collect hundreds and thousands of toys for all the kids in the areas, for everybody. It's really going to be a wonderful thing. So please, come on out, bring a toy, unwrap a toy. Bring it out. It's going to go to some nice little kids.
Oh yeah. And then also, I would like to speak about something that's a hot item today. Something's fiery, red hot, like these shoes. Gary knows a little something about it. I'm going to let him just give you a little walkthrough of what we are standing in front of. Gary.
This is a very extremely rare car. This is the 25th edition.
25 years old.
And it is a Lamborghini Countach. And what makes this interesting is if you look in here, the original title.
All right, y'all. is amazing being Eric alive. I'm here for a purpose and a reason, and that is to stimulate your mind, motivate the energy within you to give you some sort of fresh air or something in your life, so that whatever it is you're working with, it comes out to you in a way that makes you express it in great gratitude, that you have so much appreciation for what you're receiving that you push it back out is just as good as it came in. That's what I want for you all. I wish for you all to receive that energy, to have it to embrace you, and to give you what you're looking for. You know, that's what this life is about, getting what you really want and what you need. So that's what's happening with me, you guys. I'm doing a few different things differently in life lately. I decided now just take care of a lot of the things that's not been taken care of lately. I'm working on getting my teeth. I'm getting new teeth put in. I've made sure I took care of every little. I look to find what bills do I owe. Who do I owe out there? As far as school or tickets or whatever it could be. And that's what I want to do, is be able to reflect back on my accomplishments and my failures and weigh them out and see which comes more heavier. That I correct myself on certain things that I could have. Now, the things you can't do anything about, don't even put the focus or energy on it. But the things that you can change, like, for example, my teeth, to me, is, if I had my teeth in right at this moment, I would just give like this smile that really would warm you all up. But with the teeth being broken up or whatever, and the way it is, it makes it where a person kind of retract a little bit. Not outside, but within themselves. It's just how people are until they get to know you. And then after a while, it doesn't matter about the teeth or a scar on the face or whatever imperfection that's going on that you feel is an imperfection of yourself. That I feel that I should be able to talk about anything that is what most people consider embarrassing. Let's get beyond embarrassment. We are adults now. We're grown and we're not children. And your feelings and emotions should have been checked in a long time ago on how you interact with things that supposedly hurt your feelings, because it's you that gives permission for those feelings to be hurt. It's about you being able to tap into the person that you really are within you and say, whatever it is with me that normally most people would hide, I show with a great smile in my face that this is my perfections and imperfections in life. And when you can get to that part of yourself in life, then that's really when I feel life really opens up real smooth to you. That you're not concerned about what people think of you because you're not doing certain things that's considered to be amazing, or you don't look a certain way that most people grant or speak as beautiful or handsome or attractive. It's all about what you are on the inside, because a lot of people that you might consider not so good looking are some of the most amazing people in the world, and they actually have a way about themselves to give a genuine, authentic them. And there's a lot of beautiful people that you consider beautiful that have the same quality. It's about us just tapping into what we really are as people and work with that. Let that energy progress. Let that be what waters the seeds of the person that you wished you could be in the past. That you always wanted to be a farmer, a doctor, or this or that. That those dreams and goals that you had, they don't have to necessarily happen in that way, but there's other dreams and goals that you have in life. Let's start living those dreams and goals of life. Don't give up. Let's do some affirmations, some writing, and write it down. Write down that I have a very successful business life dealing with whatever it is. If you cut hair, grass, if you're good at drawing or whatever, let whatever your talents have to offer people, the world, finance, whatever, let it be a part of what you do, what you put out there, so that when you see yourself having all these different people experience your talents and your with skill, you can't do nothing but just express a lot of love from the universe, because the universe is going to give you all what you're putting out there. It's giving all that old good energy. You putting out good energy, you're going to get it back, baby. I'll drink to that. I'll take a double shot of that. This here is pea flour. It's mixed with water, alkaline water, that's restructured water. Like I said, restructured water is where you restructure the energy within the water and changing the frequency of it. I'm not going to get too deep off on all that. I could show you later on in the future how that operates, and you can see scientifically that I'm talking some real stuff here. So I have down here what I should talk to you guys about. One of the things is saying that I should talk to you about what I've done so far in Cali. Since I've been back and forth to Cali for the last year, or actually 5 years, but while I was there this year, I did quite a few shows dealing with art, dealing with opening for Pyramid Records. That's a talented group of people that know how to make a crowd want to jump out their seats. And that right there is an honor to be a part of. People that are positive, they're singers. It's one singer, and the other one, he does singing and rap. And it's all positive. You know, we're talking about life and the challenges and the journeys in life and what we've done to stay up from our downs and our lows and our woes. And so every Sunday there's a car show. It's called Woodland Hill Porsche Car Show, Porsche Auto Show, Supercar. That's what it is. Excuse me, Woodland Hill Supercar Show. And what happens is people from all around in California, that is, come. It starts at 7 in the a.m. and ends at 10 a.m. And what happens is about 300 to 500 people show up every Sunday. And the type of people that show up there, you would never be able to catch them. This group of people in one place at one time, and some of the positions these people hold in life, you would be like, wow, I'm next to this person. The people that's behind the scenes that make big things happen. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because now I'm a part of a lot of those individuals in some of their projects that they got coming up. So what I am working to do right now is I'm being a bridge between California and Detroit. So a lot of the things that you'll see going on with me in the near future is projects that I've been working on setting up in the past. So that now in the near future, you will all be able to experience California, Detroit merged together. Because it took me to live in California as a Detroiter and to live in Detroit as a resident of California for a whole year. Just there. Washing dishes, eating food, going to the shop, doing human stuff, just doing stuff. Life is fun, you guys. And so, anywho, some of the projects that I'm working on are to help to enhance our connection with our own selves. When you see something amazing, it makes you feel a bit of an overwhelming joy when you see the dopest car you ever seen. Like, oh, you see how excited you just got right there just because you just saw the car. That's not yours. You don't even get to sit in it. It just drove past, but you got super excited. That excitement right there is what I am working to tap into you all, to get you all to have a flow of excitement attacks. Instead of panic attacks, let's get excitement attacks. No. We're not even going to call it an attack. Let's give it a sensation. Yes. We're going to give you an overwhelming sensation of excitement. I'm going to keep you in that realm as long as all that I have to offer you is always on a conveyor belt and a parade and a circus for you all. So it looks like we've got about 10 more minutes left of talk time. And then we're going to be going into the next show, which is the Queen Hour, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say to you all, I want you to allow yourself safe passage and cross the threshold to you being a star player of who you are, who has the keys to your castle or your mansion in life. You are the owner and the designer of your future, and you owe it to yourself to have a comfortable, relaxed moment of living life and being happy because you allowed yourself to experience that. Be responsible enough to say every day, happy day, I'm in love with myself. Somebody say hello or hi, you say happy day to them. Strike them with that. No, impress them with that. Make them feel a little different today. Say, somebody, I never hear people say happy day. Yeah, switch it up. It's raining all over the place. There's a bunch of clouds. One word could send the cloud floating away or dissipating. No rain. The sun's going to come back out. Why is that? Because the kind of energy that we're putting out is the kind of energy that's going to always make more good energy flow back. So be smooth with your life. Promise yourself that you will get to know who you are and what you are. That you are a true star player, source energy, light body being in the flesh, here to give nothing but positive energy. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just experienced, before I tell you what you just experienced, welcome to my frequency. You have just experienced the Mcclure Show. Radio 7. Powerful. Real in the flesh, raw, and giving it to you on all levels. Continue to flow, glow, and grow towards the sun. I'll see you all next week. Or I'll just continue not seeing you next week and I'll just talk some more. Well, it says that I have 8 more minutes, so I'm going to give you something that I didn't think that I was going to have time for. Okay? So I'm going to also give an amazing shout out to my sister Raina. China. Those are 2 sisters of mine that I love super big time. They're always there when I need them on different thought patterns or things. My nephew Christian, hey man, what's the policy? What's the policy open? All right. Now, with Raina and I, we had a dream to bring you all a show that you will always remember, that will go as big as The Matrix or some of these other shows or movies that came out. But we're putting it to you right there on the runway of success of the Mcclure collection. And she and I are right now having meetings almost every other day on what next needs to be added to what we've already designed for this amazing show that you guys are going to love. This show is going to consist of things such as art, poetry, music, common sense, words of encouragement to make you feel like, wow, okay, that is the Queen Hour on her way in. So that's why we hear the bells ringing. You know what? I'd just like to say to you all, continue on working with the higher version of you. Be amazing. You are beautiful, and without you, we would not be able to continue on as we are. We are high frequency beings. You know what? I think I'll take a double shot of that. I'll drink to that one, you guys. It's nothing like having something delicious to drink and fulfill and quench your thirst. And that's what I'm working with. I'm working with a thirst that's being quenched. I'm working with a mindset of a champion. And with me working with all these wonderful elements in life, I'm able to give it to you in a exciting, colorful sense. So walk with yourself, having your head floating above your shoulders. Walk with a mindset of a person who gives off the impression of a magician who brings magic in their presence. When you see that person, you just think of brilliant colors and just a presence of something amazing. And that's what I have to offer all the time, 24/7, 247. One other last thing. I'm going to say something, and you're going to take it, and you're going to roll with it. Be happy. Allow whatever mistakes that you think of, that they are called mistakes, allow them to be learning experiences and tools, because you are all being chiseled by life itself, and you're being chiseled into becoming a better person. And every moment that you call a bad moment is, and a good moment, are all character building moments. These are all experiences that you take within and you work with it, and you allow it to be what develops your star player, or that amazing ancient ascendant one that's come back to live life again, to give off peace, give off love from the heart and the mind. What about the king of the jungle? The fierce creature of the royal. A leader prepared to tumble against those who opposed and never fumbled. He was hunted by enslaving masters. Their only mission was to capture. They finally invaded his tribal space, totally disrupting his tribal place. As the sky's eyes cries, releasing the tears of rain to pour into the jungle floor, the king wakes and yells a roar. Roar! What y'all in my place for? What y'all don't know? I'm the king of the jungle now. Step off my territorial, my next move shall end your story. There were 4 cloaked in black who stood there, pointing in the air with their eyes on the attack with a devious stare. Then all of a sudden the hunter shoots a tranquilizer in his derriere. The long-hunted king, while asleep, they caged his body fast and grabbed his body up in a bundle, shipped away from home, the jungle where they were free to roam. Now, don't get me wrong, because there was others who lived on, but as for the king of the jungle, no more jungle as his home, jungle as his throne. Quarantined behind bars away from the stars, and 2 cars back, baby young looks and screams. Should I holler for father? Mother cries. Why bother as a tear drops from her eye down to her collar? Ladies and gentlemen, it is about you recognizing that you are the writer of your script of life. And it is your turn to now finally write the right script, to write yourself as the hero, the shero. You are the self-hero of yourself, of your life. Here I come to save my day. What about the king of the jungle? I'll take a double shot of that. What about the king of the jungle? And remember, it is up to you to be your own superhero and save yourself. And make your own wish come true. Yeah. Radio 7.
touch ground. Pull up now, pull up. Pull up now, right now. Face card so lit, they know you from a mile out. Body a masterpiece, ain't no doubt. Pull up now.
All right, Anubis coming at you. Boom, let's get it. Carry the book of Anubis with me at all times. You dig? You figure devil? You say what's inside of the book? Greatness. The greatness of me. Mental energy.